Nutty Sports Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of the 40-Year Sim. It's December 27th, 1988, and in this episode we're going to be checking out a couple of weeks of the 1989 season. Pretty much making it to the All-Star break. Not quite, but we almost get there by the end of this video. And guys, the end of this video, I show highlights of a double overtime game, which is pretty crazy. I'm telling you, that one is going to be a lot of fun. But we got highlights of a bunch of teams in this episode. Bunch of great players. Michael Jordan, he's here. Larry Bird, he's here. Hakeem Olajuwon, here. Clyde Drexler, here. Other guys that I didn't mention, most of them are there. Maybe some aren't there. Whatever. Let's get into a game. Utah Jazz versus the Philadelphia 76ers. We are at the Spectrum Center. It's 126-126, high-scoring game. Mo Cheeks passing it to Andrew Toney, who drains the jumper, and the 76ers take the lead. Thurl Bailey passes to Michael Adams, who misses the three-point shot. Roy Hinton gets the rebound, and the Sixers, let's see if they can make a bucket in transition. Roy Hinton throws it up there. Looks like an offensive foul. Jazz ball. Take a breather. Chuck Person handling the ball. Passing it to Michael Adams, who is going to try to drive but fail because Mo Cheeks is a good defender. Chuck Person throws it up there. No bueno, but Mark Eaton gets the putback. Tie game. Imagine if this game went into overtime. It might. Andrew Toney's handling the ball at the top of the key. Let's see what they can conjure up here. He gets a screen. Passes it to Sam Bowie, who draws the foul. Bowie misses the first free throw. Let's see if the second one is good or not. Also a miss. 65 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a three-point attempt by Chuck Person. It's a miss. And the Sixers get the ball back. Roy Hinton misses the layup, but gets that bucket to fall. 130, 128, 40 seconds left. And a bad pass by Michael Adams leads to a steal. And Andrew Toney throws it up there, misses. Ill-advised shot, perhaps. You be the judge. I'm merely commentating, but I also make some judges myself. That was a bad shot. Michael Adams is going to pass it to Mark Eaton. Misses, but Thurl Bailey gets the dunk. Tie game. This might go into overtime. Man, this might. Just might. I actually don't remember. Mo Cheeks. If he's going to throw up the shot, I don't have much hope in this being... Well, wait. Oh, Roy Hinton! No. This is going to be an overtime game. Huh. Who would have thought? Tied at 130. Overtime to start. There's a bait shot by the Jazz. A miss there by the Sixers, and Thurl Bailey gets the rebound. So the Jazz have the lead early in overtime. And Michael Adams with the ball. Gets a screen set for him. Pulls up for the jumper. Misses. Mark Eaton gets the rebound, though, and makes the shot off glass. 4-point lead for the Jazz. Roy Hinton drives. Makes that shot. 134-132. Michael Adams passes to Thurl Bailey, who gets the mid-ranger to go. Back to a 4-point lead. Sam Bowie passes it to Roy Hinton. Let's see what he decides to do here. He passes it back to Bowie, who misses. Rebound, Eaton. And the Jazz have a chance here. A dunk by Darrell Griffith. 6-point lead. This game is slipping away from the Sixers. A miss there by Roy Hinton. A miss there by Sam Bowie. Another miss by Sam Perkins. It's a triple crown of misses right there. A hat trick, I should say. That's actually the phrase I was looking for. A hat trick of misses by the Sixers front court. Now the Jazz have the ball. Mark Eaton handling the ball for a little bit too long. Passes it to Mark Adams. Mark Adams makes that shot. 140, 132. The final score would be 144 to 140. Andrew Toney at 33. Roy Hinson at 32 and 15. Man, that's a lot for him. John Drew at 10. Perkins 11. John Long 18. And on the Jazz side of things, 45 points by Daryl Griffith. Woo! Tough loss for the Sixers at the Spectrum. And that is how we're starting this video. Overtime. I'm telling you, this 1989 season is just insane. I said it in the last two videos. I'm not lying. You can clearly tell I am not lying. Do you trust me by now? I hope you do. I don't know why I'm yelling at you. You're just you're just watching my video. I don't have to yell at you, but I'm just excited. I'm excited. This season is exciting. How about the Bulls versus the Sixers, tied at 92? And how about Michael Jordan missing that shot? I thought he was going to make it. Come on, Jordan, you're a buzzkill. Nate McMillan's out there. Nate McMillan. We don't really see much of him on the Sixers, but he is out there handling the ball, passing it to Mo Cheeks, who's also out there. That's interesting. Andrew Toney, what is going on? A three-guard lineup? Toney makes a shot. I mean, the coach is just, had a tough loss to the Jazz. Needs to try something different. Throwing out a three-guard lineup, I guess. There's a steal by the Sixers. In transition, Toney throws it up there, misses. He tried that similar shot against the Jazz, and I would prefer if he didn't try those runner floater type shots, because they don't seem to be going down for him. About 90 seconds left to go in the game. John Paxson is handling the ball with Mo Cheeks on him. Here is Eddie Johnson passing it to Michael Jordan. Shot clock winding down. That shot is no good. Roy Hinson gets the rebound. And the Sixers have a chance here to add on to their lead. Roy Hinson can't get that to fall, but John Drew gets the putback. 4-point lead for the Sixers. Michael Jordan has to make something happen fast. 70 seconds left to go in the game. He penetrates against Toney. Gets the layup. I mean, that's what you got to do, Jordan. That's what you got to do, MJ. Here is a shot by John Drew. It goes in. 4-point lead once again for the Sixers. Michael Jordan turns around, misses that jump shot. Rebound, Cheeks. Are they going to intentionally foul? Whoa, my God, Andrew Toney. Left wide open. In transition, he makes that layup. 6-point lead. The Bulls are running out of time. Eddie Johnson makes that layup. 4-point lead. 5-point lead, actually. Mo Cheeks is at the line. He already made a free throw. Let's see if he can make this one. If he does, it's a wrap. You know it. I know it. America knows it. That is a good free throw. 102.96 is the score. At that point, and the final score would be 103.99. Andrew Toney at 22. Michael Jordan had 35. Eddie Johnson at 17. Scottie Pippen at 11. And I don't know if I like Eddie Johnson on this Bulls team anymore. He's closing out games instead of Scottie Pippen. I don't like that. I don't... Wait, fouls? Yeah, I don't think Scottie Pippen was fouled out, so I really don't... He's got to be at the ends of the game. He's got to be... He's got to be on the court when the game's almost over, not Eddie Johnson. So I don't like that. But that's Bulls Sixers. Sixers win. And now we got Pistons Knicks, the bad boys Pistons, versus a pretty naughty group, the New York Knicks. 91-90 is the score. Less than 2 minutes left to go. And we got Sleepy Floyd out there dribbling the ball, passing it to Daryl Dawkins. Once again, if you watched the last video, I don't know why the Knicks are employing this lineup. Patrick Ewing misses that baseline jumper, and the Pistons can do something here. Ron Harper passes it to Rick Mahorn. He misses. Adrian Dantley gets the rebound and makes that shot. 93-90. Daryl Dawkins is going to get into a jump ball situation with Ron Harper. There he is, tipping it. So the Knicks do get the tip off, the jump ball. And Patrick Ewing misses that shot. Here's Al Wood passing it to Dawkins, who makes that basket. 93-92, 20 seconds left to go in the game. An intentional foul is going to lead to free throw attempts by Isaiah Thomas. He makes the first one and the second one. And here's the Knicks with a chance to tie the game up. They don't really have much outside shooting out there. I guess they have Al Wood and Sleepy Floyd. Taking too much time off the clock. Al Wood is... God darn it. I guess it makes sense. But Ewing can't make that shot. Sleepy Floyd! Yes! Sleepy Floyd makes the three! And it's a tie game. And this game is going to go to overtime. Yeah! Another overtime game. Knicks, Pistons. Here we go. Sleepy Floyd misses that jumper. Ron Harper with the rebound. And the Pistons are going to take the lead with that dunk by Adrian Dantley. 97-95. Patrick Ewing. Why are they still doing this rotation? Isaiah Thomas makes that layup after a steal. Patrick Ewing makes that shot. 99-97. Isaiah Thomas at the wing. Dribbles. Pulls up. Misses that jumper. Ewing with the rebound. And, it's just Ewing, Dawkins, and Oakley is just an awkward trio to put out there. Bernard King isn't out there. It's just that I don't like this. I don't like what they're doing here. CB Floyd gets a screen set for him. He pulls up for the J. He misses. Without Bernard King, this is a tough. They need him out there to score. He must be fouled out. That's the only thing that makes sense. And there's a basket there for the Pistons. 101-97 is the score. Al Wood is going to miss that shot. And it feels like the Knicks don't really have much of an offense out there. Oakley isn't going to get you many buckets. Daryl Dawkins isn't going to get you many buckets at this point in his career. And here is Adrian Dantley getting blocked by Ewing, but it's a foul. And he makes the first free throw. And here comes the second attempt. And we got a generic out there. Bernard King must have been fouled out. We're going to check in the box scores a little bit later. I don't like seeing a generic number 96 out there. Not great. Mahorn makes that basket. And I think we can call this a wrap. Final score 110-103. Let's see. Bernard King had 13 points, 23 minutes. He had to have been fouled out. That's the only explanation for that. That sucks. Because Pistons won, went to overtime, but that sucked. That wasn't fun to see not have Bernard King out there. But still, it turned out to be a decent enough game, despite the awkward lineup that the Knicks threw out there. They have Buck Johnson on the bench. They can't put Buck Johnson out there at small forward. Backup small forward Buck Johnson. I don't know. Instead, you got Oakley at small forward. Doesn't make sense. Now we are in January 1st, 1989. We have made it to the new year. And we have a matchup here between the 76ers and the Washington Bullets. 94-92 is the score. Jeff Rulin misses that free throw. We are in D.C. And John Drew is handling the ball. We hadn't really seen much of these teams the first few videos. I'm glad that we're seeing a bit more of them now because both fun teams. So let's check them out. Andrew Toney handling the ball top of the key. He passes to Roy Hinson. He makes that shot. 4-point game. Here's a pass. A couple passes. Xavier McDaniel for three. No good. Rebound Perkins. And the Washington Bullets. Can they cut into this deficit? No. Jesus Christ. The Sixers. Can they cut? Can they expand on their lead? What am I talking about? Sam Perkins makes that dunk. 98-92. And here is Catledge. Catledge handling the ball. Making that jumper. Impressive. 98-94. It's the red, white, blue. All these teams have too many of the same colors. John Drew makes that shot. 194. It's a sorry excuse, I know. Xavier McDaniel makes that baseline jumper. 194. Here's another jumper. Drew misses this time, and McDaniel gets the rebound. The Washington Bullets have the ball. I have to remind myself. This isn't the first time I confused the Bullets and their team, by the way. I did this when they were playing the Cavs, so shame on me. Shame on me. As Cliff Robinson turns around and misses that jumper. 4-point game. Sixers still with the lead. 90 seconds left to go in the game. John Drew handling the ball. I didn't realize he had this much ball handling skills, but here he is. Missing that jumper. Bowie with the rebound. 102-96. Cliff Robinson is going to miss that shot. Bowie with the rebound. And much like the Knicks in the last game, it's starting to feel like the Bullets are running out of options here. Running out of time. Especially if they let the Sixers score here. Let's see if they do that. John Drew pulls up for the jumper. It's good. And that'll be it. Final score would be 104-96. Cliff Robinson with 16 points. John Drew with 20. Roy Hinton with 17 rebounds, which is pretty nice. And maybe do we have a nice screenshot thumbnail? No, we don't do that in this video, in this particular highlight package. So let's move on to the standings. So it's January 1st. The Bullets are in first place, 23-8. The Knicks are 21-11. Pistons 20-10. Celtics 18-10. Hawks 18-13. Sixers, Pacers, Cavaliers rounding out the top 8. The Bulls are still 5 games below 500. That's not great for the Bulls, 13-18 for the season, but it's very close. You know, you got the top 4 seeds who are starting to pull apart from the middle of the pack there. Then you got the Hawks, Sixers, Pacers, Cavaliers, all kind of neck and neck. And let's check out the Western Conference. The Rockets are starting to run away with things, 27-8 for the season. The Heat are god-awful, 4 wins, 29 losses. But yeah, looks like the Rockets are the 1 seed thus far in the West, and the Bullets are the 1 seed thus far in the East. And some pretty interesting results thus far in the season. Let's move on to league leaders. Michael Jordan running away with the scoring title at this point in January. And then you got Magic Johnson, Alex English, David Robinson, Isaiah Thomas, Dominique Wilkins, Mark Aguirre, Patrick Ewing, Michael Adams, and Adrian Dantley. So a nice group there. David Robinson right now is leading the league in rebounding. Hakeem Olajuwon, Arvydas Sabonis, Roy Hinton, LaSalle Thompson. They're all pretty up there as well. And then assist leader, I'm going to guess it's John Stockton. Do I get to that? Do I not show assist leader? I must do it right here. Yeah. John Stockton leads the league in assists. Doc Rivers, John Paxson, Mo Cheeks are right behind him. Terry Porter is up there. Isaiah Thomas. Gus Williams. We haven't seen much of the Rockets. I think we see some Rockets later in this video. We'll see him out there. Derek Harper as well on top. Muggsy Bogues is up there too. So that's nice. We had some trades. Just a couple of trades. Larry Drew and Kurt Rambis are no longer on the Spurs. They've been traded to the Heat for Jeff Lamp, Ben Guillory, 2 seconds. I just got them off the Spurs because they're making the Spurs bad. Darrell Walker and Ed Pinckney are no longer on the Sonics. They're on the Bulls. The Bulls traded Cedric Maxwell, Kyle Macy to the Supersonics. Spurs also traded Craig Hodges to the Bulls. That's a real-life trade that happened, so I wanted to make sure that happened in this sim. So Craig Hodges, Darrell Walker, Ed Pinckney. The Bulls bench, have they improved? I hope so. I hope this works out for them. Kyle Macy was very inefficient from the field, and so I'm hoping that with those changes, with the addition of Walker, Pinckney, and Craig Hodges, that could make the Bulls a much better team. We are now watching Sixers, Knicks. John Drew made that basket for the Sixers, and Patrick Ewing makes that basket. John Drew handled the ball at the top of the key. Here, he's got Daryl Dawkins on him. Blocked! Shot there by Patrick Ewing. Knicks possession. Sleepy Floyd passing it to Bart Kofod. Never know how to pronounce his name. He passes it to Oakley. Floyd has the ball in the wing. Daryl Dawkins passing it to Kofod, who throws up the shot, misses, but Oakley gets the rebound and the dunk. 104-102. Knicks with the lead. We are at MSG. Roy Hinson passes it to Andrew Toney, who's got Kofu on him. He passes it back to John Drew, who misses that shot. Roy Hinson makes that basket. Tie game. Ensuing Sixers possession. John Drew to Roy Hinton for the alley-oop. 106-104. $1:35 left to go in the game. Kofod passing it to Sleepy Floyd. They're playing hot potato a little bit. Got to make a decision soon. Here comes Daryl Dawkins with that basket. Tie game. Once again, Kofod makes that shot. And the Knicks regain the lead. John Drew misses. And the Knicks get a rebound. So the Knicks have a chance to add on to their lead. And Sleepy Floyd makes that layup. 110-106. 4-point lead for the Knicks. 37 seconds left to go in the game. John Drew, let's see how he can work his way against Charles Oakley. Drew misses the shot but draws the foul. Makes the first free throw. And the second one as well. 110-108. Crucial possession for the Knicks. Well, not really because they get intentionally fouled. Crucial free throws for the Knicks, I should say now. And that's a missed free throw right there by Sleepy Floyd. That's not great. You don't want to do that. And another miss. What are you doing, kid? What are you doing, Sleepy? Sleepy is asleep at the wheel. And here's John Drew, who is basically acting like their point guard. It's kind of weird. Misses that shot. Roy Hinton, though, makes that basket. In the previous video, he made a game-winning shot against the Knicks. And he's proven to be a nightmare once again. Here's Bernard King throwing up a shot. Misses Oakley. Was that good? No, that wasn't good. That did not count. So this game is also going into overtime. Whew. A lot of overtime games. And I already teased it, but this video ends with double overtime against two other teams. So hope you're looking forward to that. Another overtime game. Oh, God. I need to stretch. Mo Cheeks makes that basket. 112-110. Andrew Toney, the layup. Ewing's back out there. He makes a bucket. 114-112. Mo Cheeks passing it to Andrew Toney, who makes the J. 4-point lead for the Sixers. Floyd to Ewing. That basket is good. Toney dribbling, pulls up for the baseline jumper, which is good. Patrick Ewing misses, gets his own rebound, and gets that bucket to fall. Roy Hinton passing it to Andrew Toney. Is that a three-pointer? We'll never know because it was a miss. And Bowie gets the rebound and put back. Ewing receives the pass against Bowie. He misses that shot. Intentionally fouls. And the Sixers beat the Knicks. 126-118. Ewing had 36 points. Kofod had 22. I keep going back and forth on what his last name is. I haven't decided. Sleepy, it's up to me. Real player, by the way. He was a real player that actually existed. I know you're like, Bart Kofod, who the hell is that? Look him up. He played for a couple of seasons in the league. He wasn't that good, but he played. No offense, Bart. I mean, you made the NBA, and that's a huge accomplishment. So, I mean, no disrespect. All right, so don't get it twisted. But whatever. Anyway, that's that game. Let's move on to the Boston Celtics versus the Golden State Warriors. It's January 3rd, 1989. And let's see if this game is going to be a game worth jumping into. My eyes are... I'm tired. And I'm not even at the halfway point. It's 10:15 p.m. and I'm super tired, which... I don't know how to feel about that. Larry Bird's at the free throw line. We're at Oakland. He makes that free throw. 2-point lead for the Celtics. Can they handle this young Warrior squad? Probably, because there's a steal. Larry Bird is going to take matters in his own hands and make that shot. And a possible and one. Dude, why is Roy Tarpley out there all the time now? What happened to Kevin McHale? Right? He can't be fouled out always. The coach is making the decision to have him out there. Free throw went in, by the way. There's a block by Tarpley. He blocks Bugsy Bogues. That's just not fair. That's just not fair. And there's a miss there by Ainge, but Tarpley makes the basket. I mean, Tarpley's making plays. You got to give him that, but, you know, Kevin McHale is Kevin McHale. So what the hell? I don't know. Muggsy Bogues, does he dare attempt another shot after getting his ass blocked? He does, but he misses. Boston rebound, 7-point lead. If the basket is made here, it's pretty much over. I mean, for 2K standards, it pretty much is over. Danny Ainge misses that three, and uh-oh. Wait a minute, John Starks makes that shot. 93-88. Celtics, Larry Bird, and in the post against Len Bias, makes that shot. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Len Bias versus the Celtics. Very interesting. John Starks is going to miss that three. I don't really love that. It's still plenty of time. You don't need to attempt wild threes like that. You can still catch up without having to do that kind of thing. Or at least, you know, find a good three-point shot opportunity. And here, John Starks up against Robert Parrish. That just had no chance. Celtics win. Len Bias and a bunch of other Warriors players had double digits. Muggsy Bogues had 10 points. John Starks had 9 points, 4 for 12 from the field, which isn't super efficient. Ronnie Cycli, 4 for 17. Good Lord. That is not great as well. And let's see, Larry Bird had 23. McHale was out there for 31 minutes, but he was 2 for 12 from the field. So, you know, he was struggling, and the coach had to take him out. Let's check out All-Star voting. We got Michael Jordan leading the backcourt in the Eastern Conference as far as All-Star votes are concerned. Isaiah Thomas and John Stockton are second and third place there. Andrew Toney getting votes. Jeff Malone, C.B. Floyd, Sidney Moncrief, Danny Ainge, Reggie Miller. Nice to see Reggie Miller getting votes too. Larry Bird leading vote getter for the front court. Ewing, Dominique Wilkins, Jeff Ruland, Terry Cummings, Andrew Dantley, Karl Malone, Kevin McHale, Bill Laimbeer. Pretty much is the front court in the East as far as who's getting votes. Magic Johnson leads votes in the West for the backcourt. Is he the lead? I think Michael Jordan has the most votes at everybody thus far. Clyde Drexler, Michael Adams, Daryl Griffith, Derek Harper, Gus Williams, Fat Lever, Jay Humphreys, and Lewis Lloyd. Let's see who's at the top of the front court. We got Keem Olajuwon, we got Mark Aguirre, and Alex English. Let's check out the standings again. So the Bulls are 14-18. I guess not much has changed. The Pacers are the 8th seed now. Cavaliers are the 7th seed. And the Sixers have started to win some games. Hawks have 2. So they're starting to get towards the upper echelon of the East now. And then we have the Cavs, Pacers, kind of in a league of their own. They're both 500. And the Bulls and the Bucks are starting to slip away, it feels like, a little bit. Starting to slip away, and the Nets and the Hornets are you know, terrible. Like we thought. You know, that's not too surprising. The Bucks being that bad, 13 wins, 20 losses, is surprising. And we're going to let things ride out for them, but we got something must be done about the Milwaukee Bucks in the offseason. I will talk about the Bucks as we get toward the end of the season, because in real life they made some moves that we might actually do too, because it's I feel like the Milwaukee Bucks, they're nearing the end of their run with Sidney Moncrief, Terry Cummings, and all, etc. So we'll see what happens with the Bucks, because they are underperforming like crazy right now. But the Pistons, the Knicks are doing very well, the Bulls as well. Rockets, Mavericks, Blazers, Lakers, top of the West, along with the Warriors, which is a pleasant surprise. The Kings are up there too. And you get the Los Angeles Clippers and the Jazz kind of running out the West. Not too great, but they're hanging in there. You get the Spurs also kind of hanging in there with the playoff mix. The Nuggets as well. Not really, actually. Nuggets are pretty bad. 11 wins and 22 losses. The trade for Danny Shays doesn't seem to have helped much. The Supersonics are terrible. Suns, bad. Miami Heat, bad. The Suns started out like 4-3, I think, 6-3, and man, they have really collapsed. And the Heat, as you'd expect, are pretty terrible. Let's move on to the 1 seed Houston Rockets, 1 seed in the West, and Atlanta Hawks team that's really starting to come alive in January, as I'm afraid though there is May 98-97 is the score. Rockets with the lead. Mitchell passes it to Wilkins, makes that shot. And the Hawks regain the lead. We are in Atlanta. Olajuwon passes by Kevin Willis and makes that shot. We aren't really seeing much Ralph Sampson, are we? I guess we haven't really seen much of the Rockets, period. There's a dunk by Dominique Wilkins. The Hawks emphatically regain the lead. Olajuwon makes that basket. 102-101. Here's Wilkins drawing the foul. Yeah, it just feels like it's been a while since I've seen Sampson. I miss him. I miss my guy. Hopefully by the playoffs, when the playoffs roll around, we'll see much more Ralph Sampson than we are seeing here. There's some missed free throws. Tie game at 102. And Gus Williams is handling the ball. Gets a screen set up for him by Lewis Lloyd. And he passes it to Olajuwon in the post, who makes that shot. Olajuwon still money in the post. There's a missed shot by Wilkins. Rebound McCray. Yeah, I don't know why Sampson isn't out there at this crucial time. And there's Olajuwon saving the pass, making the bucket. 4-point lead for the Rockets. They're showing why they're on the top of the West. Lionel Blackman, though, misses the three-pointer. Olajuwon gets the rebound. And an intentional foul is going to lead to a Rockets win, 110-102. Wilkins with 23. Mark Jackson at 20 points and 6 assists. Purvis Short had 26. Although when we jumped in, it was the Olajuwon show. Sampson at 20 and 11. He wasn't fouled out. He's just not getting minutes in crunch time. So that's definitely something to keep a tab on. Like you got a twin towers and Sampson and Olajuwon. You're not really using them, at least when the game matters most. So what is that all about? You know, are they not effective late in games? You know, a lot of questions there. So let's move on to the Dallas Mavericks versus the Detroit Pistons at the Palace. Mark Aguirre receives the pass, makes that basket. In real life, Mark Aguirre at this point, I think he got traded to the Pistons, but the Mavericks are too good to let him go in this point of their franchise. There's a missed shot. Barkley with the rebound. Derek Harper handling the ball at the wing. Passes it to Mark Aguirre, who's got Andrew Dantley defending him. And Aguirre makes that shot. 5-point game. Dallas winning. Ron Harper. I'm going to say Roy, because we've been seeing a lot of Roy Hinson, but that's Ron Harper. He's going to step back, make that shot. 94-91. There's an intentional foul. Derek Harper is going to attempt some free throws here. Makes the first one. And this will likely also be a make, because Derek Harper is a pretty good free throw shooter, if you know anything about him. Misses! Oh, man. I didn't realize he missed. That's quite interesting. So the Pistons aren't quite out of this, but they got to make a shot quickly. Isaiah Thomas throws it up there. He misses. Here's another intentional foul. And the Dallas Mavericks will go on to win this game against the Pistons. 97-91, a possible finals matchup. Maybe. It's very possible. Barkley had 30 points. And that's it. 97-91's final score. And guess what? It's been a while. Let's check out the Lakers facing the Jazz. 105-103. It's been a while since we've seen the Lakers. Griffith gets the ball stripped from him. And Magic Johnson, or James Worthy, actually, I should say, makes that shot. Wait, who was that, actually? That was Worthy. Mark Eaton here, receiving the pass, making that basket. 107-105, Utah with the lead. There's Magic. Handling the ball, passing it to James Worthy, who makes that dunk. Tie game. And here's a pass to Mark Eaton and a made basket. 109-107, Jazz with the lead. Magic Johnson once again ties things up. We got Griffith handling the ball. He's going to drive, pass it to Eaton. Eaton receiving the ball a lot here, and he's making the most of it. He gets that basket to fall, and he's not a great free throw shooter. Let's see if he can make this free throw. It does go in. 112-109 is the score. Clock ticking. Worthy gets the rebound there, makes the basket. Here's Darrell Griffith at the free throw line after getting intentionally fouled. And he can't quite ice this game, and in fact, he's doing the opposite of icing anything as he misses both free throws. And here come the Lakers. What are you doing? You could make a two-pointer. What are you? Oh, what is this? Boo. You know, sometimes the CPU just absolutely fumbles the bag at the end of the games. And you know what? I cut out these moments, but a lot of times when I'm jumping into games, the CPUs call timeouts like crazy, which is dumb because when there's 10 seconds left, I often find that the CPUs run out of timeouts. What's the point of that? The clock management is very suspect with the CPUs, but I can't play all these games, you know? And also, you know, I don't have time for that. Anyway, so it's just something you have to deal with. And here's some shots. Do we want a Mark Eaton thumbnail? Do we want James Worthy perhaps getting this dunk? Maybe that could be the thumbnail of this video. I don't know. Do I want a Laker as a thumbnail of this video? I've had a few videos with a Laker thumbnail. That's a pretty cool shot of Magic Johnson, though. So maybe. I don't know. Let's move on. January 12th. We got a matchup between the Hawks and the Warriors. I don't think we've ever seen these two teams go at it. Here is Dominique Wilkins handling the ball, making this shot right there. Hawks gain the lead. Now here's Rolando Blackman making a shot. 87-84. Wilkins in the post against Charles Smith. He's going to miss that basket. Get the rebound over Charles Smith. And draws the foul. Not a good look for the rookie. And he's promptly benched. So that's a good call, actually. 89-84. Still plenty of time left. Blackman passes it. Wilkins receives the ball and makes that basket. 91-86. Here's Len Bias. We never see him score, but he does right there. Bias with the basket. Mark Jackson passing it to Willis, who passes to Wilkins. And Wilkins makes that shot. 93-88 now. 2.5 minutes left to go. Deadlift Shrimp dishing it to William Bedford. And he's going to give it to John Starks. Let's see what Starks decides to do here with the ball. He is going to miss that shot. Kind of an awkward shot. Never really had a chance. Bad angle. And Mark Jackson is going to make that basket. We're starting to see more Mark Jackson. And the Hawks will win this game 103-100. Bedford with 17 points. A bunch of Hawks players in double digits. Dominique had 29, it looked like. And let's check out. You know what? Yeah, I'm feeling a Dominique thumbnail. Yeah, we got to get the right one. You know, the Hawks jerseys, I like them, but they don't really look that great in thumbnails. I don't know. And that might be okay. Do enough people who know who Dominique Wilkins is? Can I use Dominique to sell this video to the commoner? I think I might do it, but I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. If you think Dominique is a big enough name. He's a human highlight reel, you know? And yeah, I think I'm going to use Dominique for this video, for the thumbnail. Alright, let's move on. Let's watch another Warriors game, this time against the Bulls. So MJ versus Len Bias, that's fun. John Starks makes that shot, tying the game up. We're in Chicago. Scottie Pippen to Walker, newly acquired Darrell Walker makes that basket. Len Bias passing it to John Starks, who's going to dribble and penetrate and make that shot. Been a while since we saw John Starks actually make a shot, so that's good for the rookie. Michael Jordan passing it to Darrell Walker, gets it back to Jordan. Walker gets the ball back, and he makes that shot. Muggsy Bogues with Walker on him. He passes it to Cycli, I should say. Against Cartwright, he misses that shot, and Walker gets the rebound. 2-point lead for Chicago with 36 seconds left to go. Walker handling the ball. Yeah, we're seeing Walker and not much John Paxson. That wasn't the intention. Eddie Johnson passing it to Pinckney. Freaking Horace Grant. What am I talking about? And Michael Jordan double team. Doesn't matter. Makes that shot. 96-92. 97-94 will be the final score. Jordan with 20 points in the game. Eddie Johnson with 15. Jordan's still, league leader, but that's a low scoring output from him. But the Bulls won, so I guess it worked out. He was 8 for 24 from the field, though. That's not great. John Starks, 18 points, and that is that game. Do I try to get a thumbnail of Starks or something like that? No, I don't. So, I think the next game is the one I've been teasing, isn't it? I think it is. This might be the game that goes in double overtime. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the game. So, yeah, let's check this out. 115. 3 minutes left to go. And Kiki Vandeweghe is going to make that shot. The Portland Trailblazers versus the Washington Bullets. Clyde Drexler with a dunk right there. 119, 115. Xavier McDaniel driving, passing it out. Stockton ends up with the ball. He's going to have to throw it up there. Missed that shot. McDaniel gets the rebound, though, and makes the basket. 119, 117 is the score. Terry Porter handling the ball in the paint. Makes that shot. 4-point game. Cliff Robinson is going to make that shot off glass. 121, 119. Terry Porter with the shot clock fading. He's going to miss that three-pointer attempt. Cliff Robinson with the rebound. John Stockton. I almost said Starks. I was so close to saying Starks. John Stockton. Throwing it up to Xavier McDaniel for the dunk. Tie game at 121. Terry Porter throws it up to Buck Williams. Oh, back-to-back alley-oops. Can we get another one? No way. But here is Cliff Robinson up against McCormick. Robinson, some nice moves to get that layup to fall. Tie game at 123. Terry Porter with a chance to Clyde Drexler with a chance to win the game, but he doesn't. And we are in overtime. Yes, this is definitely the double overtime game. Oh, baby. Cliff Robinson turns around, makes that jumper, the fadeaway jumper. And here's Clark Kellogg throwing it to Drexler. Makes that basket. Tie game once again. Jeff Malone, haven't said his name in a minute, makes that basket. And we got Reggie Lewis out there. Ooh, Lewis. Passing it to Cliff Robinson, who makes that shot. Might be the first time we saw Reggie Lewis on screen, which is pretty cool. Clark Kellogg handling the ball in low post. He makes that basket. Tie game at 129. John Stockton to Cliff Robinson. Despite the good defense-ish, he makes that basket. It was decent defense. Clark Kellogg makes that shot. He never made shots like that in Indiana, at least from what we saw. Clyde Drexler also makes a jumper. 2-point game for the Blazers. John Stockton with the long two, tying it up. The shots are falling. Tim McCormick makes the putback attempt. Here's Cliff Robinson, missing, receiving the rebound, and dunks it with two defenders on him. 135 all. Kellogg makes that shot. These shots are just going in. All kinds of wild attempts, and they're going in. And alley-oop! Cliff Robinson ties the game. Robinson with another dunk. 139, 137. Oh my God. Even I didn't realize how many crazy plays are in this game. and I edited this while I was half asleep. John Stockton makes that free throw. It's 140-137, 16 seconds left to go. Clyde Drexler makes that shot off glass. 140-139. And here's Stockton making that free throw. And here's the second one. Or no, a miss. 141-139. Clyde Drexler handling the ball. Let's see what he does here. He's going to drive. He's going to throw up the shot with time expiring, making the layup, the floater, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to a second overtime. Man, Clark Kellogg makes that shot. I mean, these guys are making every shot. It's nuts. Not that one, though. So there you go. McCormick gets the rebound for the Blazers. Terry Porter throws it up. Misses. Drexler, rebound, makes that shot. 4-point game for the Blazers. John Stockton can't make that basket, but Cliff Robinson can get the and one opportunity and drains the free throw. 145-144. Clark Kellogg with another basket. He is really showing something tonight. And Cliff Robinson answers back. Missed a shot there. I believe that was Drexler with the missed shot. Bullets have a chance to take the lead here. And here's Stockton to Rulin. That shot goes through the hoop. Just trying to find another way to say a person made a basket. Terry Porter makes the basket. Cliff Robinson dunks it. 150-149. Terry Porter to Clyde. And there's another shot that goes in. 151-150. Cliff Robinson. Another shot falls. Clyde Drexler doesn't get that one to go in. Can the Bullets... Oof. McDaniel almost stepped out of bounds. Can the Bullets pull away a little bit? Can they? Will they? I don't know. Alley-oop! Cliff Robinson with the alley-oop. Here's Drexler. Missing that shot, but a tip in by Buck Williams. Whew. Cliff Robinson misses. Tim McCormick with the rebound. And the Blazers have a chance to take the lead. Clyde Drexler pulls up for the jumper. It's good. 155-154. Cliff Robinson with the inbounds pass. 30 seconds left to go. Will they go for a 2-for-1 opportunity? Let's see. No, they're not that smart, the CPU. Taking way too long. And here's Cliff Robinson. Oh, man, please. Stockton misses that shot, but Robinson gets the dunk! 156-155. The Blazers have a chance, though. They have 13 seconds, plenty of time. Hopefully their coach drew up something great after the timeout. A great play. Terry Porter handling the ball. He's at the wing. Let's see what they decide to do here. Porter, come on. Misses the shot. And this game is over. Intentional foul. That can't be what the coach drew up. It really can't be. But you know what? What a game. 156-155 is the final score. The Bullets beat the Blazers in Portland. They do it. They get it done. What a crazy, crazy game. Fantastic finish. Just all kinds of shots just going in. Clark Kellogg had some wild shots. Cliff Robinson had some great shots. John Stockton even got involved in the shot making. Jeff Rulin a little bit too. Man, just what a performance by the Bullets and the Blazers. Drexler had 37 points. Terry Porter had 29 points and 15 assists. Clark Kellogg had 19. Vandeweghe had 16 and 11. Clark Kellogg, man, he's doing pretty well for the Blazers. He's fitting in nicely for the group. Buck Williams had a good game as well. Cliff Robinson, 35 points, 19 assists. Jeff Rulin, 33 points. John Stockton, 22 and 17. Catledge with 17. Reggie Lewis didn't end up doing much. I was excited that he showed up, but didn't really do too much damage. He's all the way at the bottom there. Whew, I am out of energy. There's a dunk. Check out this replay of a Drexler dunk. Oh, I don't get a good shot of that. Damn it. Do I? Do I? That's not too bad, but I don't know. Can't quite get the right angle. This would be a great shot if I could get it. I can't find it. Can't find a good shot of that dunk. There we go. Well. Oh, well, guys. Oh, effing well. John Stockton, maybe? John Stockton tray? No, that's not a tray. Long two? Nah. We can't get a good shot of anybody. I don't know. Drexler. You can stop the video at this point. I'm just kind of fumbling around here trying to find a good thumbnail. That one's nice. I like that one. That one might be a keeper. What do you think, Drexler? Drexler or Wilkins? This is the question, guys. Clyde Drexler or Dominique Wilkins? Who do you think most casual NBA fans know? That's a question I pose to you. Clyde Drexler, Dominique Wilkins. Who do you think has like the most like cachet, the most interest among NBA fans? Because I'm probably gonna pick the wrong one for the thumbnail. I love both players, but I don't know who is the more popular player. I don't really know. They're both kind of equals, don't you think? Anyway, man, what a freaking video. Not to toot my own horn, but thought that was pretty nice. Nice series of games that we got to watch there. So many overtime games, a double overtime game to end things. Playoff picture for the East right there. Bullets 28-10. Knicks, Celtics, Pistons, Hawks, Cavaliers. 76ers. The Pacers are starting to fall a bit. Rockets, Lakers are a 2 seed now. Mavericks, Trailblazers, Kings, and Warriors. The top 6 are starting to feels like the top 6 are really solidifying into a good group of playoff teams. Then you got the Clippers and Jazz kind of hanging in there at their spots. Magic Johnson has over 2 million votes in the backcourt for the West. Drexler, we don't need to say all these names again, but that's pretty cool. But it looks like Michael Jordan is still the leading vote getter for the East, so that's pretty cool. This is the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. These videos are they're not that easy to make. So I'd appreciate it. Next video, All-Star break. Slam dunk contest, 3-point contest. Stay tuned for that. Goodbye.